All right, we're live. Welcome to another Run Wild with Us, Ask Us Anything. I'm Lisa Diane Kastner. I'm the founder and executive editor of Running Wild and Rise Presses, and I am here with you and with our some of our incredible editors uh, each week to answer any old questions that you may have. It can be about the craft of writing, it can be about publishing, it can be about the business of publishing. Whatever you want, go ahead, pop your question into the comment section of whatever venue you are watching this. We are on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, or X, um, and YouTube and LinkedIn. So pick your favorite format and go ahead, pop your question into the comment section. And typically, what happens is if it's just me, I will do my best to answer your questions. If some of my phenomenal editors are here as well, then they will also take an opportunity to answer whatever questions you may have. So, with that in mind, again, I challenge you, go ahead, pop your favorite question, or maybe it's not your favorite question. Maybe you're just like curious about something. Who knows? Whatever it is, go ahead and toss it into the comments section of whatever venue you are in. Now, honestly, this week I am uh, live streaming it from the American Library Association's conference in San Diego, California. I'm actually here with Joelle Mitchell, one of our incredible um, members of our board. Cody Cisco will be joining us tomorrow, and we are going to have a blast. We are going to party hardy with the librarians. Let me tell you, we've already seen some inklings of the partying that's going to be coming, and I am actually afraid because man, these librarians, they're hardcore. Like they're not when they say, "Hey, I'm going to go and party like it's 1999." They're not kidding. Uh we've already seen some stuff that we are like, "Wow, all right, this is fascinating." So, do not expect to see us next week this time on this channel because it will be the 4th of July, right? Let me see. Hold on. I'm just double checking. Yeah, no. Next Thursday is the 4th of July. So we will not be here next Thursday. But again, I love you guys. So I'm here with you while we are here for the American Library Association. Um, and like I said, I've actually never been to the American Library Association's conference, and it actually looks like it's going to be a pretty decent party. So if anybody is here, come stop by IBPA's booth. It's actually more like it's almost the whole a, a wall, yeah. And stop by and say hi. We are actually going to be giving out like these super sized postcards that have QR codes. It has the covers of all the books that we're putting out this year, and there's a QR code on it that so that you can go and get the full catalog for both Running Wild and Rise for 2024 for this year. So you can go and check out the books that we're going to be putting out and see what ones you might be most interested in. What we're also doing is if you sign up to get to be on our distribution lists, if you mention the American Library Association 2024 conference, then we will send you the book of your choice from our catalog. So super, very super duper cool giveaway. Definitely check it out. Come by the IBPA booth. Say hi. Again, we're here all weekend. We're also going to be at IBPA is going to be hosting a get together at the Wild Hare tomorrow. I think it's between is 5:30 to 9. Clearly, I'm turning to Joelle and saying, am I making it sense? From 7 to 9, come say hi and have a drink or a burger or whatever uh, along with us. So anyway, yay! Ben has shown up so that I am not babbling on my own.
I'm here to babble with you.
Hot damn! Joelle says hi, Ben.
Where's Joelle?
She.
There she is.
We are in. I got a deal on a little cottage in San Diego, all of like a block from the beach.
Nice.
So, and it's like 10 minutes from the convention center. So when we're not at the convention, we can hang out in our little cottage.
Very nice.
And it's only a block away
I'll
from the
be
beach.
right there.
Okay. In lieu of a vacation, this is what we're doing.
Yeah, I'm not sure that's in lieu of or not, but okay.
So what are you up to, young man?
Oh, just wrapping up the day, you know, typing up poems, editing books,
Nice.
responding to emails, putting out fires.
Putting out. Oh yeah, no, I feel you on the last one. Uh,
That's where I was. I had to reply to an email real quick. Work.
Got it. Well, I'm just like busy working, and we actually went to the convention center earlier today to like check things out. And neither one of us has ever been to this conference before. And I didn't realize that today is basically setup day. So this is the day when everyone goes and they get their badge and they, set up their booths and all that kind of stuff. So we were like, oh, there's no one's actually doing anything. There's no speakers. Okay. Nothing for us to do. Oh, wow. So we went to Ralph's. We got water. I know. Super excitement, right?
Well, there's worse places.
Oh, heck yeah. Absolutely. Absolutely. Yeah, and I'm in the middle of I'm about almost halfway through going through a manuscript for someone I'm mentoring through the Horror Writers Association.
Right.
And then I have a couple of manuscripts that I'm finishing up as well. And I actually talked to someone today who I think I'm really looking forward to getting his memoir, to checking it out. So this is someone that, let's just say, there are some really hardcore Star Trek fans who are going to be in heaven.
Nice. And beyond.
And beyond. Yes. So I'll just leave it there. And he's actually a really nice guy, which that puts, for me at least, takes it to a whole nother level. So
Oh yeah.
oh yeah, definitely. I was gonna tell you something and now I can't remember.
It'll come back.
It'll come back, yeah. It'll be like as soon as we hit the end live stream, I'll go, hey!
That works.
Oh, yeah, right. Oh, guys, don't forget that if you would love to work with myself or Cody Cisco or Teehee Hazlet, go and check out our live stream. All you have to not live stream. You want to go to Eventbrite and you want to check out um our I think it's 4 days in Puerto Vallarta. Go check it out, and you can submit up to 20 pages of whatever you want. It's well, it's 28.50 to submit whatever it is that you want to submit. And then if you're accepted, each one of us is going to take on 5 writers. So if your piece is accepted, then it will go to I think it's 995 in this like super schmancy spa. So during the day, we'll be workshopping our works, and then in the evening, we're gonna party like it's 2024. So definitely check it out. We should have it. We're gonna have a blast. I mean, that's it. And the fact that you're gonna get us to review and workshop 20 pages, that's a lot of writing. I don't know if you realize that, but 20 workshopping 20 pages, most workshops, you're lucky if you get 5 to 10 pages. So 20 pages is a big deal. So honestly, if I were you, I would submit the opening to a novel, or like an open. I would do an opening to a novel, because then that way it'll give you a sense of we can help. I guess you could say make it um, make it the best that it can be, the best opening that it can be, so that you start the story off right. If that made any sense whatsoever. But
Because that's 6,000 words, which potentially is 1/10 of a novel.
yeah, totally.
Yeah.
I mean, I honestly, I've been to a lot of the major players, and I mean, you're uh to get someone to workshop 10 pages can be huge. So 20 pages is like, you know, definitely don't. Well, I mean, you can skip it if you want. I was going to say don't miss this chance, because it's not like it's going to come every week, because it's not.
Yeah.
Because this is like I said, it's a lot of work, guys, and you're getting some of our A players. And if this goes really well, then we've actually already put it out there for possibly to have like Ben join us and to have Peter join us. So I guess you could say this is our proof of concept. So if this goes well, then boom, we'll do it again, and boom, you'll have even more opportunities to work with even more amazing editors. So I have no idea if that made any sense whatsoever, but yeah. Joelle's shaking her head like, yes, it made sense. Don't worry. You're not a complete babbling idiot. So, uh, but anyway, so guys, yeah, go look in the chat. I added the link to the Eventbrite so that you can submit your work for us to review. And again, don't forget, if you have any questions for Ben or I, just go ahead and pop it into the comments section of whatever venue you are, from wherever you're watching this, and we will be more than happy to basically take turns in responding to whatever your question may be. So nothing like came up this week, right? Anything that would be interesting?
I don't think so.
That would
I didn't
just
see
be
anything come in.
mean. Hmm? I'm sorry.
I didn't see anything come in on the post.
So what? Uh-oh. Either I'm frozen or
It's gotta be you.
it's probably me. Yeah, that doesn't surprise me. we so it's well we already went to the and we got our badges, and my badge said, and Joelle's badge said exhibitor, and the guy that was like guarding the door, he looks, okay, yes, you can go in. I don't know what exhibit means. Get out. No, you don't go in. And we both went, well, exhibits, the root word of exhibitor. So I think I'm supposed to be allowed to go into that hall because I'm one of the exhibitors. It's like, no. Well, okay, fine. Go, just go. So yes. So if you want a good laugh, show. And we discussed hero. So what makes a hero? Do you have a hero, Mr. Ben White?
No.
No.
Wow. Okay. Good to know. Okay.
Like if you had to define your protagonist,
Or help
you to define your protagonist, is there someone that you could base them on?
Oh, I don't know. I think I would probably make them up.
You'd make them up.
Yeah, but using characteristics from an assorted, a wide range of sources.
So you a melange.
I don't
So
think
it
my
would be
protagonist
melange.
would be perfect. My protagonist would have flaws.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Totally. It wouldn't be any fun if they were perfect.
Yeah. So the hero part would come with doubts.
Well,
Yeah.
as they should.
Yeah. As
Did I
all
ever
good heroes do.
As all good heroes do, absolutely. Did I tell you that when I went through the Harry Potter, yeah, the sorcering, the hat, it came back that what's the bad guys? Slytherin. Yeah.
Slytherin, yeah.
Yeah.
The selection hat.
Yeah, they told me I'm in the house of Slytherin, which of course I almost peed myself laughing when. Yeah. Yep. I am in the house of Slytherin, so if you want to run away now, it's all good.
Yeah, well, it was either that or come up with a new house. The house of Lisa. They just went with what was already established.
How funny would that be? Like, well, these houses, nah, they're not doing it.
Yeah,
We're gonna have to make
way too calm. Even the most evil, dark magic ones are too calm.
I'm kind of seeing a little bit of some Benjamin White in that too. You are far from calm.
Yeah.
Actually, I think we all kind of. Yeah. Yeah, I don't think any of us are. We wouldn't be here if we were calm.
Yeah.
Yeah. Mm-mm. Nope. As people start running, screaming. Ah. Yeah. Yeah, we've got 14 people on so far. Hmm.
Nice. And
Yeah.
CJ's with us.
Yeah, I know. We love CJ. Yeah, we've actually got a decent crew today. So now you've got to impress them.
I was going to ask for questions. We've got a,
Right?
a great bunch of listeners, but where are your questions? What are your questions? What are you doing here?
Yeah. What are your questions?
But
So, okay. So
I did
are
turn
you,
over. Oh, there we go.
huh?
CJ came through for
would,
us.
would you discuss what is included in a book's media kit and what is included in a one pager? Do you really want me to? I mean, isn't that kind of boring? I guess not. Okay. All right. So, what a one pager is? A one pager is basically it's the equivalent of a press release, but for your book, right? So, what it is it's 1/4 of a page of an 8.5 by 5.5. That is the cover, and then it's basically the back jacket copy of your book, and then the bio and any highlights, uh, any kind of blurbs, um, like if you've already gotten some attention, if you've got like a decent following, and what I mean by decent following, like let's say you've got like 7,000 followers on Twitter, right? It's highlighting things like that. And the one pager is what we use as basically a marketing tool to bookstores, to retailers, to libraries. Yeah, and the elevator pitch. Thank you. So that they get a sense of it's a way for them to get a sense of the author of the book, um, for them to know like when the book is going to be coming out, and kind of it's to help get them hyped up and eager to actually get the book, if that makes sense. It also actually the one pager also usually has the Edelweiss. So Edelweiss is an online platform, where again it's an online catalog of the books, and it's like librarians get it ALA anyway. Okay, librarians and retailers and teach and instructors and so on can go and request a digital copy or a paperback copy of the book for them to check out. Now, a media kit, I'd say media kits tend to vary somewhat. So it's kind of like a broader version of a one pager. So a media kit is again, it's typically the book cover. It's an author photo, author bio. It's the elevator pitch. So the elevator pitch is like, like why would you want to buy this book, right? So it's intended. It's like maybe 2 or 3 sentences intended to get people hyped up about the story and eager to checking it out. The media kit typically includes like more of like it's the press release. It's like if you've gotten like a series of blurbs or like a lot of talk about the story, a lot we'll have that as like a packet as a part of the media kit. Will include like all the social media stats. So again, like if you've got like 15,000 followers on Facebook, or like let's say if you're planning on doing um like a book tour, we may include in the media kit a list of dates and times and locations of where you're going to be doing speaking engagements. So like actually I've got a book coming out in October, and as a part of that I'm going to be speaking at like Mysterious Galaxy bookstore. It looks like I'm going to be at Book Soup in Los Angeles, and there are several other independent booksellers where I'm planning on speaking. But I'm also planning on doing it not necessarily alone. I'm inviting a lot of like area authors who may have similar um fans, like a similar fan base, and so that we can all uh speak and like autograph our books and things like that. So the media kit is kind of like here's a complete view of all the things that the author is doing or has done or is available for people to check out. And like it's again, the intent of it is to get retailers and libraries and booksellers and schools hyped up and excited where they're eager to get a hold of that, of whatever that story is. So I hope that made sense. Did I miss anything, Ben?
I think well, in the media kit, the comp titles, that you might want to add. But the one pager, I've always seen it as the one pager is the book's characteristics. What do you want someone who picks up this one pager to know about the book? And it's all about the book. Whereas the media kit, it's all about the book, but it also can be about the author as well, because some commonality between a reader and the author may be the point that the reader sees is, oh yeah, I want to read that book because it's by that person who did this or is from there. And then of course, and there's more room. Of course, there's more room in the media kit. It may be even if this book was ever a movie, who would be the lead character? Who would you see as the lead character? It's just those things that expound upon the characteristics and the personality of the book, as well as the author.
Yeah, no, those are great points. Absolutely. And honestly, this is all stuff that, like, if you have a marketing or a communications degree, it's core to getting that degree. So if you're not sure of what to put into or what to do with a marketing kit or with a media kit or with a one pager, reach out to a friend who has at least their undergraduate degree in media and communications, and they can help you in pulling together all those key elements. So great question, CJ. Thank you.
And if you were wondering what your next master's degree is going to be in, now you know.
Yeah, just in case you had any questions or doubts. Now.
We're all about education here. You're welcome. We have set the path for you. You're welcome.
Well, wait, so Ben, how many degrees do you have? You're like, shut up.
I have 7.
Huh? How many?
7 after high school.
No,
I
we
did
don't
graduate
count
high
high
school.
school.
Yeah.
You
I
did
graduated
not,
high
or
school
you
and I
did?
have 7 degrees since then. I've graduated 7 more times.
Nice.
Yeah.
I've got 4. So clearly I'm slacking. Like I need to get back on it, man. What do you have your degrees in? That's
2 bachelors, 3
amazing.
masters, and a doctorate.
Now, well, okay. So what did you do?
I've got to tell you that when you were drinking the water, you're on a delay, and you were talking while you were drinking the water. That's incredible.
We all have to have talent.
Yes, you have a future.
I have a future. I have my latent abilities. Okay, so of all your degrees, what one do you value the most?
Oh, probably the bachelor's in philosophy.
Oh, cool.
Yeah. It's the one that has been the foundation for the others and to get through the others.
Got it. And what's the doctorate in?
It's in human and organizational learning, HOL. It's through George Washington University's executive leadership program,
Mm.
and my dissertation was mindfulness in an organizational context, and how they let me get away with doing that, I'm not sure, but I'm not looking back now.
Too late.
Yeah, actually, that dissertation was published, and I don't know how that happened either, but it was a published dissertation, which is
Nice.
rare. Not all of them get published.
That's
But
true. Not
it
all
was
of them get
published
published.
in Germany, which is I have no idea, but I'm not looking back now.
Nope. It counts.
It counts.
It counts. That's awesome.
But that was in 2008 when
Oh wow.
mindfulness was making a kind of a push, and people were talking about awareness and mindfulness and consciousness studies. So I jumped in on the early days of that.
Oh, okay. Cool.
And then I got an MFA.
And then you got an MFA. Yeah.
Yeah. But even that doctorate ties into the degree in philosophy, because awareness and mindfulness and consciousness all fit under phenomenology, and that's kind of philosophy.
Absolutely. Well,
Yeah.
all right. Wait, now I have to think about
Just
this.
nod your head, DJ. Just give me a thumbs up over there. Nice. Yeah.
All right, now I feel like I need to get a doctorate.
Oh yeah, I recommend it.
Clearly, I'm slacking. Like, what is
Yeah.
wrong?
Well, that's even if it's in creative writing, and we just want to choose your program well, because some creative writing doctorates are all about the theory of writing, where there are some practical documents where you work on a novel or a creative piece. So you'd want to choose your program well.
Got it.
Yeah. If you want to work on what you're working on, and for your doctorate, and like a dissertation, a creative piece is a dissertation, there are those programs, but then there are programs that get you into the theory of creative writing and the genres and the creative theory part of it.
Understood.
I've heard, anyway. That's what I've heard.
That's what you've heard. Not that you know anything about it.
No.
No.
Yeah. Stumble along, you hear stuff.
Yeah. No. I'll look at what's available in terms of a doctorate.
Yeah.
Yeah. Why not?
And then you'll be one more. You'll be one more degree closer.
It's not a competition.
No.
No.
No. Of course not. Of course it's not. But I'm ahead.
Oh, excuse me. And what's your next doctor going to be in?
Funny you should ask. It's going to be in either history or anthropology.
Ooh, anthropology.
Yeah, cultural anthropology, because I want to study the South Korean army in Vietnam.
Oh, cool.
They were in Vietnam with America, and the Vietnamese were very much apprehensive about fighting the South Koreans because they were warriors.
Yeah.
All accounts, they were battlefield warriors, but just an interesting time of history.
That is very cool. Yeah, definitely.
It's probably been done, but not by me.
Yeah. Understood.
Yeah. Yeah.
I wanted to get a cultural anthropology degree, and then I was like, I don't know that I want to be in school for that long. But then you end up getting multiple masters, and it's the equivalent of it anyway. So it's like,
Oh yeah.
yeah.
And it's all about the curiosity and
Oh yeah.
and hearing stuff that makes you think about other stuff, that makes you think about other stuff, and then you make it yours.
Yep. Pretty much. That's that's
Is
that's
that
exactly it.
yeah? I
Mm.
had a I had a student the other day. They tell me that they saw something in the syllabus,
Okay.
and I said, I've got 7 degrees after high school, and I don't think I ever read a syllabus. You're an amazing student. I thought they were just there, like a suggestion.
Mm.
Here, read
Oh,
the syllabus.
you don't do syllabi?
I print one, but I've never read it.
Do you give your students a syllabus?
Yeah, it's cut and paste.
Oh, I see.
Yeah, here. I think this is what we're doing. If I deviate, just go with it. You're okay. Learn something. That's my syllabus. Learn something.
Joelle just said, I wish I had Ben as my professor.
Yeah, my syllabus would say, "Don't think like me. Just think."
Yeah.
Yeah. No, that's it, right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'll think like me. That's covered.
Think actively.
Yeah,
You don't have to think like me. That kind of defeats the whole point of us
yeah.
having
Now
this
you're just being
class.
redundant.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
Now that, see, Ben's Puerto Vallarta getaway. How to not think like Ben.
Right. He meant right.
Mm,
Yeah.
that's it. We're gonna have one. It's called "Don't Think Like Ben," and let's see, like, who signs up for it.
Yeah. Just think.
Just think, dude. So actually, do you see that? Do you feel like students think actively, or are they that passive?
Well, there's a range, but in the middle.
Yeah, it's me. I think it's me. Actually, change that. I'm not sure if it's me or if it's the StreamYard. It looks like it's StreamYard. Yeah. Oh no.
They crash?
He's just frozen.
Oh no.
Yep, now it's just me. Oh man. Well, Ben will come back, I promise. Well, he better come back. He's been around long enough. Oh my goodness. Okay, guys, so seriously, if you've got any kind of questions, you can just go ahead and pop those questions into the comment section of whatever format you are watching this. We've only got like 20 minutes left. I can't believe the time's gone so fast. If you are here, if you are in San Diego, come come by. We're 1837. 1837 is the booth that we're in for IBPA, and come stop by, get one of our supersized postcards that has a QR code that you can scan, and then you can sign up for our newsletter and our emails and all that kind of stuff. And if you mention the American Library Association 2024, then you will get the book of your choice. So don't miss this opportunity. We've got some really phenomenal stories, both that have come out in the last 8 years, as well as that are coming forward in the next, actually, in the next 2 years. We've got some pretty killer stuff coming your way. So don't miss your chance to get a freebie out of it. And Ben is back. Woohoo!
That was weird.
Yeah,
We're
you were
having
like,
storms, and the electricity went off. It zapped me right out.
oh,
I was afraid it was the higher education gods were listening in and shut me down.
clearly they were. And they were like, you are done.
Yes.
The higher
Yeah.
education gods were like, we are done with Ben.
Pull the plug. Pull the plug.
Pull the plug. But all's fine.
Yes. Oh yeah. It was.
Okay.
It was. I don't think it's raining anymore, but it was. There were some storms moving through.
Got it. Well, that's kind of cool.
Yeah.
So do you ever come to the American Library Association's conference?
I never have. Gone.
No?
No.
Mm.
But I should.
You should. You get free stuff.
Yes. That right there.
Yeah.
Free stuff that's what we're here for.
That's why we exist. And now I've got this delay. That is hilarious. Oh my goodness. Wow, this connection's really unstable. Oh well.
Yeah. It must
Anyway,
be the weather everywhere. Or it's the higher education gods.
it is the higher education gods.
Yeah.
They're
But I was
pissed.
about to tell you that a lot of the majority of students come to class and they want to get a feel for what they need to succeed and only succeed.
Mhm.
Whether succeed is an A or B or C, but you know that differs. But they just want to do that and call it success. But I don't let them do that.
Oh, I see.
I give them another experience.
And what, maybe you can give us like an inkling of what that experience is.
Yeah, well, like in my introduction to business class, when we get to the lectures on globalism,
Mhm.
I divide the class into 6 countries represented by different color paper.
Okay.
And so they have to trade with the other countries to get all the colors of paper to manufacture a cube. And they have to have all 6 colors on their cube. But
Okay.
so they have to do trading, but there's some countries like pink and blue are always at war with each other.
Mhm.
And yellow is neutral, so they can work through yellow to get to blue. If they're pink, they have to work around the trade barriers.
Mhm.
And that's an exercise in class that they weren't expecting. The global market needs cubes, and you need to manufacture it in your country.
Mm.
And then they have to take their passports to the other country. So it's set up like a little world.
Okay.
Yeah.
Do you get positive feedback on this
Oh
exercise?
yeah. They would much rather do that than take a test.
Well, yeah.
Yeah, because I tell them in 1982, I took a test. I remember taking it,
Mhm.
but I don't remember if the answer was A, B, C, or D. I've forgotten. But they won't forget building cubes in the global the global marketing exercise.
That's true.
Yeah.
That is true.
So Joelle, you would be welcome in my class.
Thank you. I would love it. I would love it.
We had a similar class in my MBA, and it was one of those, like, we were broken out into small businesses, and he would run scenarios of like different, global warming, or your manufacturing plant has been destroyed due to whatever, and then see who survives. And yeah, you remember those. Hmm. So
Yeah, and it was the other day in global business. This was this was not just an activity on globalism, but this was in the global business class where I had a native student who was going to enter a foreign market, and she used, for her example, for her foreign market, she used a reservation, which at first I said, well, she misunderstood the instructions, but then it kicked in. I said, no, she didn't. That's another sovereign nation. So why would
that's
it
right.
be any different to globalization? So it was,
That's right.
so there's learning all the way around for me and the students. So it was a good point.
Yeah, that was a great point. Good for her.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Wow. That's very
But I
cool.
wondered how many students or how many other instructors would see it that way.
Well, I would hope the vast majority would, but who knows?
Especially in New Mexico. But
Yeah, that's true.
yeah.
Wow.
But so she got full credit.
She did. Clearly, she should get full credit.
Yeah,
Absolutely. Of course. All right, guys, you've got less than 15 minutes to come up with questions for Ben and I. And then we're getting off, and then you're not going to see us next week because it's a 4th of July.
4th of July.
Which just means I'm going to be asleep. So
which means I'll be downstairs instead of upstairs.
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah.
Nothing massively groundbreaking. Nope.
Yeah.
Nope.
I got shaking. Shaking is back in the hands of the author. You know, I usually I make it halfway through and then I turn it back to the author to follow me through. With shaking, I went straight through it. It was it was well paced, and
cool.
And so I went ahead and finished it and sent it back to Jeffrey to see what he thinks, and it was well written anyway, and he did pull it off. I think last week I told you I was worried that I'd get to the last 10 pages and it was going to fall apart, but he pulled it off, and it wrapped up, and it was a very satisfying ending without any big question marks coming up. So it's back in his hands, and that means that NFG is back in my hands. You know my NFG book. This is going on the 3rd year, but we'll get it done.
Wow. I got a review for Family Pack.
Yeah.
And I'm starting to feel so they were like, the review itself was uneven. It was like, oh, it's well paced, but then it was like, and it's the history of this world, and then this, And at the end of the day, it's just another werewolf story. I'm like, okay, look. How is it that anytime we submit a review for something I've written, it ends with, at the end of the day, it's just another. Like, come on, guys, cut me a break.
Yeah, I mean the title alone makes it different. Family Pack.
Ah, but yeah,
Yeah.
I was. So I don't know. We'll see. I have an option to tell them to not publish it, but part of me doesn't care. But part of me is like, really? Why is it every time I write something, you're like, meh? But we submit our, basically any one of our other authors, and you're like, this is fabulous. Like, come on,
Yeah, the story is great.
cut me a break.
Yeah.
Mm.
But
So now we're just gonna have to come up with something that blows Family Pack away for the next one. We'll start working on that
yeah,
probably in the next couple months. Yeah.
I think you work more into the Luna's ability to know what flavor of pastry people like.
I was gonna use that as that's the precursor to something else.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Oh, there's a lot
Yeah.
of potential in that.
Oh yeah.
And not
Oh
just the
yeah.
pastry, but just to read people and to see
That
who they are.
that's exactly what the intent of it is. Yep.
Yeah.
That you nailed it. I was going to develop that in the third book, but I don't know. We need to figure out what we want it to be. You know. Hmm. Like, is she like a?
That adds a dimension that's not just another werewolf story.
Yeah.
She's a pastry cook.
Like, come on. Don't you wish you had that ability? Shit, I do. Wait till you find out what it really is. Wait till I find out what it really is.
It'll be great.
Oh well, but yeah, no, we'll start fleshing that one out, and maybe we'll make her fiance. Did I tell you this before? My husband, whenever we're like tossing around ideas, in the world of Cure, he always calls them vampires, and I'm like, you mean werewolves? Vampires, werewolves.
Yeah.
I'm like, come on, people.
Yeah.
This is so not fair.
It's true.
It's hilarious. Anyway, all right, guys, you've got all of 7 minutes, and I have a cat outside my door howling or meowing. Mm.
Is it yours?
No, I don't think it's my cat. It right? Joelle's like, it followed you down here. All right, guys, you have 6 whole minutes. That's
well,
it.
Thank you
Like,
for the question. Pull us through some of it.
exactly. Yeah, at least we sounded somewhat partially intelligent for about 5 minutes.
5 minutes out of the hour. That's pretty good for us.
That's yeah. Sounding smart for 5 minutes. That's pretty damn good. And we've established now that I need to get a PhD.
Yes. Highly recommended.
Okay. All right. And we've established that you're getting another degree.
Yeah, might as well. 'Cause
Oh, excuse me.
why not?
Why not?
It's yeah,
Sure. Why
yeah.
not?
And it's
Okay.
us- it's just the other side of the podium, so it's the same.
Totally. And guys, don't forget, like if you're watching this and it's the recording, all you have to do is just toss your questions into the comments section, because we do actually actively go back and look at any kind of comments or questions that are left throughout the week. So and we'll, like I said, we'll address it, well, not on the 4th of July, but on the subsequent Thursday. We will more than happily respond to whatever questions or commentary you may have. So
We will
cool.
share our insights.
We will share our insights, because I know you're just dying to hear. It's like,
but there's a choice. We share our insights, and you have a choice to say, yeah, that makes sense, or what?
Or yeah, what is wrong with you?
I know now not what not to do.
I mean, in all honesty, that's what we do, right? I mean, we basically get online, we toss out questions or commentary, and then as soon as we get offline, we go, "What? What was that? What? Huh?"
I hope that works for somebody, because that never worked for me. It could though. It could.
It could. You never know. It could totally work. So cool.
Yes.
All right. Well, I won't. We only have 3 minutes left. So, CJ, we love you. Thank you so much for joining. Everybody who's joined on the various platforms, on Facebook, on X, on Twitter, on YouTube. It's always, always, always a pleasure. We really, really, really appreciate your time. And if you're watching and it's the recording of this, then it's all good. If there's anything that comes to mind that you're like, Ben has 7 degrees, I think he can definitely answer this question.
Yes.
and
Primo,
and we
shut
will,
up.
yeah, and we'll do our best. Or I'll just punt and ask Ben to answer all questions moving forward, and I'll just listen, because because I can. Ha ha ha.
Yeah.
Hey, hi Cree. It's awesome to see you. All right. Well, with that, thank you guys. As always, a distinct pleasure. Ben, have a phenomenal week. Have a phenomenal. Yay! Have a wonderful 4th of July holiday, and I will see you in 2 weeks.
On the 11th. Cool? Okay.
Awesome.
Bye, everybody.
All right.